Hi everybody, I'm going to talk you through what I need you to understand about the graphics and how wrapping the box is problematic on the scale of a one-off. So I want to take you over to the die line right here, which you set up your artwork to. And what this is an actual measurement of the board underneath of the paper. So what we've done is we've taken and outputted the artwork with the die showing. That's this green line. This corresponds to the die line that I know that Becky has seen already. So what we're measuring first off is we want to show that the image area on the inside piece has changed. So you had a notation that you wanted the orange to go over into the inside of the die. So imagine, if you will, that we're looking at this. This now becomes the inside of the die. So now the orange area is going to carry through, right through to that extra 1/4 inch. And so I want to show you that in fact, here's your notation right here. And you can see that you're saying take that orange right into there, and we have done that. Okay? So you can see that your orange stops on this side and we've carried it over to here. So that takes care of that change. Then on this side, on the outside, you're saying make sure that this is centered. So we have, and you can see it better on this green line, we tried to figure out, it's hard to, this really is a 1/4 inch in either direction from the green line, but this kind of fools your eye right here. So what you need to look at is where it says Institute. And so you can see, I'm gonna take the 1 inch and take it over to the Institute, and we see that this is at 5/8, okay? And this, where the E is also at 5/8, okay? So this word is lined up and it's centered, okay? So I know that this piece is centered. As for the back, I know that we can, that we've lined this up, and we'll take the 1 inch over to here into the green line. It's 3/4 inch, and I know that this is also going to be 3/4 inch. Okay, so we know that this sheet is going to measure to the die line. But here's what happens when we go to wrap this by hand. If we start here and wrap forward, we're doing this when the paper is turned upside down. And so it's very difficult for my guy to line this up, especially when he doesn't have a chance. He's only got one chance to get it right. So if I start to put this on here to line it up, oh, see, even I made a mistake. Here you go. When that's why they don't have me in production. It'd take me 10 to get one good one. So now I'm laying this down, and this isn't a wet sheet, it's a dry sheet, and it's going onto the board. And so as I'm turning it, the uptake is different than if it were that this was wet and that we were gluing down as we were going. It's just a different process. So when we make these, they show you the approximation of where your graphics are going to go, but they're going to be off a little bit because that's the nature of trying to make one of these samples. I am not worried about what happens in production. We make these boxes every day and they come out fine. So now I'm going to move on to what we've done with the foam. So here, this is going to be hard to see let's see, do we have another light? Yeah, okay, so maybe that's better. What do you think? Okay.
Seems like it almost darkened it, but I will do my best.
Okay, maybe we'll get over here. How's that? Okay.
Works.
So, actually, or you could stand over here, Jess, because maybe...
I got it pretty good. Let's try.
Okay. So, what I'm going to show you is that we really are back to having the right dimension on this piece of foam here. This just fits in there. It's just under the foam by a hairline. This book right here, I got an actual thinner piece going under here, and so we can put the book down, and now we have this just floating. I don't know how easy it is for you to see, but that's just floating a hair above the book. It's flush in here now. This piece is not correct for size, but it's close enough. It gives us the idea that we're going to have these other books in here, and there's plenty of room for this to float down and stay inside the box. So this piece of foam, I believe, is better. I have confidence that when we are in production on these, we will make a better looking piece than what you see here, because we obviously cannot get this to roll just right on the one-off that we're creating. But I am sending along with you, with this today, these pieces, so you can see that we've made the changes. So the other thing that you've asked us about is to move black into about where the edge of the sticky note is. So you were saying, yes, I want, you wanted the black into the edge. So we changed this black so that it's more into, away from the edge and more into the crease. So that's our other change. So I appreciate you looking at this video before we all talk. I'm hoping that this will go a long way to answering your concerns. And thank you for watching.